Good evening. That beautiful sound you hear in the background is laundry being done, so I apologize. That is what happens when you live in a house with a bunch of people. Somebody's always going to be doing laundry. I hit record before I was ready. That's okay. You can watch me mix some paint, I guess. So today, we've got a big old canvas. We've got a 20 by 20. I'm feeling confident today. So we're going to try a big one, another big one. So we've got, we're doing something different. So, as you may or may not know, I generally avoid using the color green or red to a lesser extent, but green I usually just avoid in general. I just don't even want to deal with it because I am red-green colorblind. So I usually have more trouble with green than red. And if you're wondering why the name of my channel is Dutton Art by Brian, that is because that is the type of color blindness I have, which is red and green. So that's why I named it that. So there you go. Now you learned something. So anyway, I generally avoid the color green because honestly, I don't know what looks good. And when I finish with it, I don't know what the heck it looks like. Sometimes people tell me, oh, that's really beautiful green, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I haven't been able to see green properly for probably 40 years. I don't know. Generally happens during puberty. So we'll just call it 40 years. Because in about a month I'll be 50, so we'll just call it 40 years. So I'm going to finish mixing these colors up quick, and then I will show you something that might make a little more sense, hopefully. And then we'll go into these colors and we'll get to painting. And that way you don't have to just listen to me babble for, another, I've already wasted 3 minutes of your life just talking and mixing paint. So, anyway, yes, so if you want to know what it's like to be red-green colorblind, I don't know if this will come through or not. So I looked this up. This is a color blindness test for people that are red and green colorblind. If you're red and green, you can't see what's in this picture. So I purposely looked this up because it's supposed to be a number 7, I think. Hopefully it's a number 7. I don't know. I just looked up color blindness test with number 7. So if this isn't a number 7, then I've fooled myself. Hopefully it's a number 7. But anyway, I don't see anything in this picture. Hopefully you do. So that's a little snippet of what life is like for a colorblind person. So anyway, I've got Payne's Gray. I've got Phthalocyanine Blue. I have Prussian Blue. I have this weird light blue, cheap light blue. I have some pale yellow. I have cadmium yellow, medium hue. And I have some yellow ochre. So we're just going to randomly pour this all over the canvas. And then swipe over it. And see what kind of green craziness we get out of it. I'm assuming it's going to give me green. It may just stay blue and yellow. I don't know. But we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out together. Isn't that nice? I just thought it would be fun to see what we get when we purposely mix colors that we know are going to give us some kind of green. I've done a few things with, you know, like basic green for rainbows, and with like jade green or, you know, metallic green, you know, something cool looking, but not where I don't know what kind of green I'm going to end up with. So this will be interesting, won't it? Interesting for all of us. Unless you're one of those people that, you know, the idea of color blindness doesn't interest you at all, in which case this is probably not the channel for you. You can stay. It just won't be as interesting. So, and with that, now we make the colors. Well, not make the colors, but we put the colors down. I might not have near enough paint here, but that's the price you pay for not using a chart for how much paint you need for a certain size canvas. Besides the fact that I once again use the matte white on here, so the colors are going to sink in a little bit again. I know what you're thinking. Good job, Brian. Smart job, Brian. You're welcome. Once again, I make mistakes so that you don't have to. You can just get to the fun part of painting, which is making something cool. And leave the stupidity to the experts. Not that I'm an expert, unless an expert at making bad decisions and wasting a whole lot of paint. Part of the reason why I don't mix my own colors is because I don't know what the heck color it is if I mix it. So if I buy colors, then at least I know what I'm starting out with. You know, if it gets changed or something like that, then, you know, whatever. But at least I know what I have to start with. Get rid of some of these big blobs of color here. Big blobs of yellow. I don't love big blobs of any color, but big blobs of yellow are definitely not. Oh jeez, now I got a big blob of Payne's Gray. All right, so hopefully I now have enough paint on here. Probably don't. Once again, that is my fault. So I have, once again, some black that I also mixed some silicone with. I also mixed some of the blue acrylic ink in here, just for fun. But we're going to swipe all the way across just to see what kind of weird stuff we get. I didn't leave myself enough room to scrape some of my extra paint off, so we'll see how this goes. Try not to get, oh, as soon as I said it, I'm going to try not to get any little parts without the black swiped over it. Which is easy enough to do. Uh-oh. There's a lot of paint on here. Be a lot of swiping, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of swiping, a lot of tilting. A lot of tilting, or else this thing is not going to dry. So we shall see. All right, last one. Maybe, hopefully. Turn it. All right. So we've got a lot of color here. I don't know what color it is. Let me get this cleaned up a little bit and we'll start to tilting. All right, now that I have let it rest a little while, we're going to start making a mess here. Shoot. All right, I think I'm just going to leave it like this, where you can still see some of the colors. There's also some random green. I don't know. I can't tell what most of this looks like, so you will have to tell me what you think of it, because I don't know. I've never tried making a painting where I can't really see what it looks like, but here we go. So let me know what you think. Maybe I'll have to try some more of these just for fun. See you next time.